Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all having a great day. Let's see what messages want to come through for you and what you need to know right now whenever you come across this video. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Oh my goodness, that just flew. We have confidence is the key to your success. New Moon in Leo. Show me clearly what's going on for Capricorn. Ooh, your hard work is paying off. New Moon in Capricorn, you're in your energy. We have your commitment is being tested. So, Capricorn, there's something that you have been working towards. You have this new energy, new potential, new door. It's showing here a new start. Building off of something that's already established, though. We have your commitments being tested. So, this is telling me that it's something you're dedicating yourself to. It's something that you're fully putting into practice on the regular, daily, or consistently multiple times in your week. We have adjustments are required at the bottom. So there is going to be a shift in your approach. It's like giving work smarter, not harder. So your hard work is paying off, and that's amazing. But what if I told you there's a way to make this a little bit more easier or a little bit more streamlined? More enjoyable, more pleasurable. Confidence is the key to your success. How can you step into this higher level of confidence and trust within yourself and faith within your ability and your skills that you can come out on top? Yeah, there is a bit of a test. We'll see what this comes out in this reading when we get into the tarot, but there seems to be just a wee little test. But this test is building up your strength. It's building up your confidence, your skills, and your ability to adapt. We have adjustments are required, a time to give rather than take, and a time for healing. So this is maybe bringing attention towards your health and your wellness and your day-to-day routine, making adjustments so that you feel more centered and more in alignment. There's like healing. Maybe you're getting over some sort of sickness or illness or even some stuff going on physically in your health. We have the answers in your coming as well. Time to give rather than take. Time to give, whether it be to yourself and you're needing to replenish yourself, you're running on empty, your battery is drained, or this is even saying that because your cup is overflowing, you have so much to give to others, to spread the kindness, to spread the wealth, to spread the support, to spread the, just making a difference in humanity and sharing your love and sharing your wisdom, but only doing so when you have been giving that to yourself. It's like, in order to help thy neighbor, you have to help yourself first. Or how, I don't know if that's even a fucking saying or how, if that is a saying, but it's like, you want to start from within and then work your way out from helping yourself, then help your mother, your brother, your lover, your neighbor, your community, your country, the world. Like, start from within, work your way out. But yeah, adjustments are required. So we'll see what spirit might be suggesting that would help you during this time to make your life a little bit more enjoyable, a little bit more easier and streamlined, and a little bit less pressure or demand or something like that. Something along those terms. Okay. Sorry, I feel like a hair is like tickling my face. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, I miss you guys. I'm so happy to be back. It felt so weird not doing readings for like 12 days. I hadn't posted a reading. It just felt so strange. It was such a crazy eclipse season. I don't know, how about you? Let me know in the comments below. It was one of the toughest I've had in years. But I don't want to talk about it. I will cry. We don't want to cry here. But all is good. Why am I getting emotional? I don't want to, but you guys, all I can say is I feel truly blessed. Wasn't the time where... Okay. Yo, not okay. Hold on. I'm literally crying right now. But all is good. Whew. You probably can't even see the tears. You're like, Jade, we're here for the message, not for you getting all sappy. This eclipse season kicked my ass. The circles under my eyes. I mean, you might be able to tell. I put concealer on, but last week, no amount of concealer could hide the fucking circles under my eyes. I could not do readings last week. Anyways, okay. Sorry for being all sappy. I put a timestamp on the screen. You can skip ahead. You're probably like, I don't give a fuck. But to the real ones out there, I love you. But yeah, all is good on the other side. But gosh, I never want to go through that again. So, lessons and lessons. All right. Now, enough of that. Confidence is key to your success. Your hard work's paying off. Your commitment's being tested. Let's get into your messages. Enough about me. All right, show me clearly what's going on for Capricorn. Page of Swords. The Tower. Okay, everyone seems to be getting the Tower lately. What's going on for Capricorn? Page of Cups. Judgments. And at the bottom, Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Well, I'm here to tell you it's all working out in your favor, right? There's some big adjustments taking place. We saw that, right? With the whole adjustments are required, and that's literally what's happening here. We can see this with the Page of Swords and the Tower. There is going to be this adjustment, this realignment. There may even be some kind of conversation that takes place or second chance. I'm even seeing something about reconciliation or rebuilding something, healing something. Okay, but there needs to be a lot of solid intention, integrity, consistency, and effort to get to this desired outcome or to get to this wish fulfillment. Okay, but let's break this down and let's be specific. So starting with this Page of Swords, information, a new way of looking at things. You're coming into a new form of understanding, and this is through kind of researching. This is through this natural curiosity, this desire to know or learn more. This is where the tide is turning. The tide is definitely turning. Now, there might be some sort of news that comes in. There might be some sort of message you receive or conversation that you and another have. We have Scorpio energy out here. That's the only main zodiac. We have water. We got all the elements. Actually, we don't have fire. Just kidding. But so whatever this new perception is, this new lens that you're looking through based off this information that you've received or something you found out or something you've discovered, it's going to create this pivotal shift in your reality. And so this is maybe where you're experiencing these tests. This is maybe where you're having to realign or make those adjustments. And when the Tower comes in, is because the foundation is not able to support, you know, your current vision or your future, like wherever you're planning to move towards or whatever you want to expand on or build or grow, develop. The foundation right now, it's not able to sustain itself. It's not able to support you as you progress. We need to restart a stronger foundation. Hence why we got the new moon coming on out, new cycles, new chapter, new beginning. So Tower, make way for some change. Let the tower fall, let the tower crumble, let the cookie crumble where it needs to. That's how the cookie crumbles is what I'm hearing. The Tower and the Page of Cups. So there might be some sort of unexpressed emotion that's now bubbling up. Maybe this is something you haven't yet expressed, or somebody who would like to tell you what's going on in their heart, what they've been thinking or feeling all along. So there could be some sort of clarity in terms of a relationship or even an apology, right? Maybe it's just someone who's realizing, oh my God, I screwed up, or oh my God, I've been doing a lot of thinking and I just want to say this. I just want to express this. So Page of Cups to Judgment. This is that test, right? Your commitment's being tested. There seems to be this little testy test, right? We're making our way out of the eclipse season. We're having Mercury retrograding all this month. This is a time where we may find ourselves in similar situations that we've been in before in the past. Although the thing that's changed is us and how we react, how we respond, how we carry ourselves. So there's something coming up about divine timing. This is something here that you truly can't avoid, especially with the Tower. Tower and Judgment, this is some shake-up/shakeable energy. So what you gonna do about it, right? What you gonna do about it? Well, you're acting calm, precise, and intentional. You have a clear mind. You've gotten the facts. You've gotten enough information. You're stable. You're strong. You're resilient. And you're resourceful. And if you're dealing with other people, right? If we're looking at this Queen to the King of Pentacles, if we're looking at this as two different energies, they're working well together. This is a really good partnership. This doesn't really scream romance. I'm not really getting that as of right now, but I do feel like there are steady plans being made. Things are going to get strong. It's like that building of the foundation, right? Rebuilding some kind of foundation. It feels here that it's like the dream team, or this is a really positive move or positive step in the right direction. Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This is also where you're getting recognition, you're feeling seen, you're feeling supported, you're feeling valued, and you're feeling like you belong, okay? You're not doing this alone, although I see you're also working on yourself. So Nine of Cups can also represent like your own personal goals, pursuits, desires, and hopes and dreams. The Three of Pentacles tells me that you're actively learning and growing and making the necessary adjustments. This is some growing pain, not really growing pains. I don't know why I said that. We'll see, I guess, when we clarify. Maybe there will be something that indicates it's a little uncomfortable, but there's like this modernization taking place. It's like something's becoming more normal, or it's like your new normal. So, very good. Very nice. And let's clarify and get some more about it. Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? The Devil. Okay. King of Cups at the bottom. So emotions may have a huge influence of you over you at this time. King of Cups to the Devil. Maybe there's someone around you that's being emotionally manipulative or abusive, but let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Devil to the Page of Swords, becoming aware of something in your surroundings or within your energetic field that is harmful or toxic to you. Six of Swords, and then the Moon in the reverse. So this is the reveal. That eclipse that we had in Virgo maybe revealed something to you that you needed to get the fuck out of your life, or needed to change, or I'm just seeing that you have recently, or you're about to come into this new sense of awareness. Something here has been revealed to you, something that you recognize, I can't continue onwards like this. I have to make a change. This is not good for me. This is toxic. This is draining. This is unhealthy. It could be some sort of unhealthy coping mechanism. It could be something that is very vain, very superficial. This could be about, addictions. This can be talking about attachments or obsessions, but you're becoming aware of something in your life that's been holding you hostage or keeping you stuck. It could be your own self. It could be your own demons. It could even be someone that's external from you. But I'm seeing that with the Devil to the Six of Swords, to the Moon in the reverse. If you're recognizing things around you, how do I put this? Because this Devil seems to be kind of following you no matter where you go. And the fact that we have the Moon in the reverse tells me that it keeps showing up in your reality, or it keeps showing up. There's reminders. Maybe there's someone that keeps wanting to talk to you, or someone has emotional pull. I don't know what I was going to say, tug. And pull, and I was gonna say plug. Plug. It's like a block plugging you up. Okay, King of Cups and then Eight of Swords. Someone who maybe has you feeling emotionally unsafe. Anyways, the reason why this keeps resurfacing is because you need to address, or you need to confront, or you need to overcome. It's this whole, your commitment's being tested and adjustments are required. It's that. That's what this is all talking about here. So, the Tower. Maybe this is something that's affecting your confidence in yourself, in your ability, or just you moving forwards. You're having like questions or going back and forth. So it's like you're having to refrain. You're having to flip your thoughts in your favor. And then maybe that is tricky. It requires a lot of mindfulness. Tell me about the Tower. Ace of Wands in the reverse. There's a blockage, you guys. There's a blockage, but Judgment's at the bottom, double confirmation. This is going to be purified, cleansed, renewed. You will be free from this blockage. Okay? You could be feeling drained, exhausted, powerless, or just like very low energy, low motivation, not a whole lot of steam or stamina, feeling disconnected from your passions or creative abilities, intuitive abilities as well, kind of purposeless, or just questioning, where am I going in life, or what do I want for myself? Like there seems to be I don't know, I'm seeing someone with like a flintstone and they're trying to get to spark, to light a fire, but it's just not working. Okay. So if it's not working, you're being redirected. Doesn't mean to give up on it completely, maybe try again later, but right now, if it's not working, it's because you're meant for something else or you're being directed elsewhere. Why is the Tower here? This card is sticking out, 4 of Pentacles. See, and I've seen a little bit of resistance to this shakeup or to this change. You're like pushing, trying to force, trying to overcome, but it's just like dead end. Tower, we have 6 of Wands reverse. Yeah, you're like looking at something like a failed attempt or missed opportunity. You could be putting a lot of pressure on yourself or how people are perceiving you at this time. You want to make a good impression. Maybe you feel like you're being judged or you're getting criticism. It's like attention, but it's not the good kind of attention. It's like awkward moments, or it feels like you're being scrutinized, or like people are putting a magnifying glass over you, highlighting certain flaws or insecurities or things that you maybe don't like about yourself, or maybe things that you struggle with changing about yourself. With a Fool at the bottom. It's like, I'm getting like you kind of want to jump out of your skin. Like some sort of discomfort here. Tower for Capricorn. Why is the Tower here? The Lovers and the Tower. Double confirmation. There's some kind of person, a soul that's awakened this realization something has to change. Now you have a decision here. The Lovers always represents a choice. It is about a commitment. It could be about a partnership with another. It could represent someone that you have a soul connection to. But someone definitely is something that's awakening you. Someone who's awakening you or making you realize of the things you have to leave behind or the things that you need to change. Someone is either showing you like a repetitive old pattern, old cycle, or someone is showing you a new version of yourself, who you are yet to become, who you are going to become. So you're looking at some kind of, hold on. I just need to know more about this. 6 of Wands reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. Let me look into this. Ace of Wands reverse, 6 of Wands reverse. It's like something wasn't successful, or it just didn't pan out the way that you had imagined or the way you had hoped. Hermit in the reverse here. Right, and here you are, you're feeling a little lost. Like we had said before with that Ace of Wands reverse, feeling a little lost, feeling a little unsure. Where am I going? What am I doing? This wasn't what I imagined. I'm feeling like a little shook, feeling shook. Trying to find yourself through all this. Why is the 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands in the reverse here? 10 of Wands. Again, there's this heaviness. There's this cloudiness. I heard drowsiness, this pressure, this doom. 6 of Wands reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. And then we have the Hierophant. So, I mean, this is definitely like this preparation process you're going through. Page of Pentacles at the bottom, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. There's like, it's making me think of the whole like pressure creates a diamond. It's like, this is you kind of sorting things out. You know how you're feeling a little lost, a little unsure. What's the next step? Where am I going? What am I doing here? Your vision is changing, like for your future, for your life. It's starting to shift in a way that you had trouble imagining. Even right now, you may be having a difficult time seeing it, but there's this push to go inwards. There's this push to rediscover yourself or to become more. Remember, confidence is the key to your success. When we look at this Hermit in the reverse, you're not feeling too confident right now, especially with the 10 of Wands. You're feeling quite weighed down. You're feeling a lot of pressure. You're feeling a lot of nerves, a lot of uncertainty. Hierophant, though, it's like staying committed to yourself, staying committed to this path, being open to learning, to growing, to loving, to knowing more about yourself through this discomfort. Sitting with it, pushing through. There is something coming up about a contract or commitment. Again, lovers and the Hierophant. Maybe there's some kind of commitment coming in and you're on the fence of, are you ready? Can you do this? And you just don't want to fail, or you just don't want to mess things up, which is understandable. Who the fuck wants to fail? Who the fuck wants to mess up? But you know what? You don't have to let the fear of that hold you back. Or even if you do fail, even if it doesn't succeed, even if it takes you 10 times, 100 times, as long as you don't quit, it's not a fail. It's only a fail if you give up. Page of Cups. Maybe this is some kind of message of support. A lot of cards fell out. Hermit and the Death card. So we just had the Hermit come out. We have it coming out again. That full moon that we had, eclipse in Virgo, could have illuminated this necessary change that's taking place, or change within. Definitely you're looking at yourself differently. The way that you're perceiving yourself, the identity that you have towards yourself, how you view yourself, how you speak about yourself, the thoughts that you carry, the story that you tell yourself, all of this is like magnetized, but you're rediscovering you to your core. What makes you, you, Capricorn? What lights you up? What fulfills you? What brings you peace? And what do you want to experience more of? Now we have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Holy shit, 333. Okay. Whoa. You might be seeing 333. Maybe, you know, I was gonna say Mars. March 3rd could have been important for a few of you. That was a couple days ago. But, so, I mean, okay, so when we're talking, because we're clarifying the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to mend things, work on things, build something together, getting on the same page, discussing plans for the future. This is like blueprint energy. This is leaning on each other for support. This is representing some sort of team, and there may be multiple people involved, maybe 3 people or more. I mean, could this be talking about some sort of third-party situation? Sure. The context of it, kind of, I'm trying to see how this fits in. I'm not going to force that storyline. I'm not forcing that narrative, but, you know, sometimes when you see a bunch of 3s, that might suggest that there's a third party of some sort, right? We did have the Devil, and we did also have the Lovers. That can also sometimes indicate something about that. If that is for you, it's not for everybody. Page of Cups with the Three of Cups. An invitation that is lighthearted and uplifting and fun and enjoyable and brings in pleasure. Page of Cups to the Three of Swords would either be an apology for some wrongdoing, for causing some kind of pain or discomfort. This can represent someone who's reaching out to you, who could be struggling and is in need of your support, or recognizes, hey, Capricorn, I noticed you've been distant. I've noticed something has shifted, or are you okay? Maybe someone who knows you're going through a hard time. They're checking up on you, wanting to support you, and being like, hey, you know, I got your back. Hey, let's go out for dinner. Like, let's hang out. Let's catch up on life. I want to support you. I want to be there for you. You don't have to go through this alone. Because, right, Hermit coming out twice tells me that you have been going through this transition or this period, these challenges possibly by yourself, or just keeping it to yourself. Maybe you're having a difficult time asking for help or asking for support. So this is like growing pains, you know? It's a little bit uncomfortable. We did talk about that. Remember when I said that? For some reason I said that with the Three of Pentacles. I was like, I don't know why I'm getting growing pains, but like, kind of am. Yeah. But let's see why Judgment's here. There's like this divine calling that's like pulling at you to make some kind of adjustment. And you are being supported by doing this. Talk about judgment here. Why is judgment here? The Page of Swords. This goes back to where we started, right? There's this judgment call. You're looking at something in your life that is causing you harm or keeping you stuck or keeping you stagnant. It's not keeping you from pursuing the things that you set out to accomplish. It's actually getting in the way. It's like a thorn in your foot. It's a prickle in your foot. It's a rock in your shoe. And so this is coming into a new awareness of self, of your situation, of your circumstance, of a issue that you're resolving. You may be in the early stages, but you're starting to make sense of things, or make sense. How did you get in this situation in the first place? Or how the heck are you going to get out of this? Tell me about judgment. We have the Fool in the reverse. Okay. And that did fall out on the Moon and the Devil, which tells me that, again, this blockage, we could look into this in a little bit. This is what's delaying you from taking this leap forward. Also, second guessing yourself, feeling not worthy, feeling unprepared, feeling like you're not capable or that you're not ready. This is where you're having that hesitation that's getting in the way of you taking this next step forwards. This is where we have to get more confidence in ourselves. And the thing is, you're like, well, how do I gain more confidence? I don't have the confidence for it. I have no experience. The only way you're going to gain confidence is by doing the damn thing. Even if you fail, even if you mess up, even if you're not good at it right away, trying something new, even if you suck at it, right? A lot of people give up first try, second try, because, you know, it's like if you're playing a video game, but you don't know how to play, you're going to suck at it. But if you get the instructions and you learn how it works, you're going to be really good at it. Or, you know, it might take some practice, but it's like, don't let that, and this was at the bottom, so I'm not going to keep it, but don't let that, the fear of failure or making a mistake, don't let that discourage you. Let that motivate you. Let that be your motivation. Yeah, son, let that motivate you. Judgment here. I see something positive coming from this. Page of Cups, and then we also have the Hierophant. See, so we're getting overlapping cards. We just looked into the Page of Cups, and then we also have the Hierophant that came out when we were looking into the Tower. So it's like having to stay committed, having to stay dedicated, having to push through and practice. Practice makes perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. You're pretty fucking close to it. But just having to be consistent, even if you make a mistake, even if you make hundreds of mistakes, just like, you know, like, you don't need me telling you that, but I'm here to tell you that. That's what's coming through. Judgment and the Sun. This is full-blown clarity and illumination, but it's also very healing and uplifting, and it's bringing in this new sense of optimism. Feeling more hopeful in your direction, in your path, where you're going. Finally having clarity about what this next step looks like for you, what adjustments you may need to make. You're having more of an optimistic perspective. Your attitude is changing. Instead of focusing on the negatives or focusing on what could go wrong or focusing on the mistakes or where you fucked up. No more living in the past. We need to be in the now. We need to be in the present. So that is where your mindset is shifting. That is also where you're receiving support and help from other people, from loved ones, from friends. There's someone who is also showing their loyalty and their commitment towards you, right? We saw that with the Hierophant from earlier. Hierophant, the Ten of Wands, and the Hermit. This also commitment to yourself. Can you be more compassionate, more kind, more patient to yourself as you're figuring things out on this journey? You don't have to have it all together. You don't have to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. With that Virgo energy, Virgos can definitely be perfectionists. Like, my goodness, super critical of themselves and even others. You may have Virgo placements. There's this load that you're having to lighten the load little by little. There's a lot of pressure that could be on your shoulders right now. But again, you that diamond. You are a diamond in the making. We're like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up, but let me look into the Nine of Cups. Three of Cups to the Nine, or Three of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups. Your hard work is paying off. Okay? It's a little bit of a test. Your hard work is paying off. You persevere. You're strong. You're capable. You're worthy. 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups for Capricorn. 6 of Swords. Yeah, see, you progressing. You making moves. You're on the right track. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups for Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. Sorry, I got hair in my eye. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups for Capricorn. Death in the reverse. Look at this. Reborn. You are reborn. You're in the process of birthing a new version of yourself. A brand new life. This is not over. You are in the process of like metamorphosis. You are that butterfly, ever changing, ever growing, transforming. And look at the 6 of Wands at the bottom. You come into a lot of success, a lot of recognition. You are someone who is meant to succeed. You have a lot of talents. You have a lot of gifts. You are a very important person. You come into this life because you're going to impact the lives of many. You're going to create a huge ripple effect in this world, uplift humanity. Like truly, like you are someone who's very special and very important. And the love that you carry, the love, the light that you have touches the souls of many. Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Your love is rare and one of a kind and unforgettable. You are unforgettable. You are one of a kind. You have a lot of admirers, a lot of people who are impressed by you, who are inspired by you, who believe in you. You're not alone, even if you feel like it, but you're not alone. You're not alone. 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Death in the reverse. You keep moving because you know what you're moving towards? Gold, baby. You about to strike gold. A lot of opportunities that are starting to snowball. So you keep moving in this direction. Watch the magic happen. You are the magic in the making. You are creating this for yourself. This is a message saying to keep going. Keep going and trust in yourself. Trust in your abilities. You'll get more confidence as the time goes, as this month progresses, and as you don't give in to this devil-like energy or these fears or restrictive mindsets, beliefs, or even energies around you that aren't supporting you. If there's someone in your life that's making you question your ability or making you feel shitty about yourself, they need to get the fuck out. I'm gonna fight them. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave your reading here, Capricorn. I love you so much, and I hope you found this insightful. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below, and I will see y'all later. I love you, and I'll talk to you later.